Hello. Okay, what I want to do is show you a little bit of a long tail cast on. My basic purpose for this video is to actually show you how to join in the round. So I'm just going to do a little bit of long tail cast on, and then I'll come, when I've got them all cast on, I will come back, turn the video on, and continue showing you how to join in the round. The long tail cast on is the cast on that I use the most. I would imagine it's probably the one you learned first. I don't know that for sure, obviously. Anyway, you have your long tail on the right, and you have your working yarn, the yarn that is attached to your ball, on the left. The easiest way to pick these up is to put your thumb, let me move here, thumb between the yarns, pick it up, and put it around your thumb. Pick it up, put it around your thumb, and you're basically holding it down at the bottom. Okay, so then what you're going to do is go in here as if to knit around the one that's through your finger, through there, and there's your first long tail cast on. So let's do it again. Through the farthest left, over to the farthest right and under, and back through the hole. Under the farthest left, over and under the right side, and back through the hole. Under the farthest left, over the right, and under, and through the hole. So you can get fairly fast at this. Depends on how your hands work, and I enjoy this cast on. It's not a super stretchy one, but it's a good solid one. And one thing that I like about the long tail cast on is it gives a very nice edge to work with. So your project looks good starting. Okay, so I'm not done casting on, but I have just made a mistake, and I want to show you something that can happen when you're doing the long tail cast on. If you can see here, I have a stitch, and then this goes sideways and another stitch. So I actually some point and somehow wrapped this yarn around my needle, and what's going to happen is I'm going to have an extra stitch when I get to the end that's not really a stitch. So watch for that when you're doing the long tail cast on, because you want those to stay off and out of the way, because they will get your count off, and then it also leaves a funny looking spot in your cast on. So I hope that helped a little bit. Okay, I'm almost done casting on. I have 53 and I need 56. So I'm going to do 54, 55, 56, which is what my pattern calls for. And then I'm going to add an additional. So now I have 57 stitches on my circular needle, and I'm going to show you how to join them. Now, when you join in the round with a circular needle, you want to make sure that all your stitches are facing the same way. Otherwise, you will have a twist, and you can't undo that without taking it apart. So I make sure that all my stitches face in. Now, if it was twisted, you're going to see something like that. You want all these to face in. Which right now isn't so much of a problem because it's bulky yarn, and the bulky yarn holds nicely in place. It sometimes can happen when you have a little bit smoother yarns. Okay, so to join in the round, this is what you do. You're probably going to need to mirror what I do if you are right-handed. If you're left-handed, this is going to be exactly what you do. But to, just so you know, if you're right-handed, mirror, because I should be doing it like this. So from your left needle, you take a stitch as if to purl, and you take that over onto the right needle. Okay? Then you take your stitch, the stitch that's below that stitch that you just put on there, and you're gonna pop that over. This sometimes is a little bit hard. Pop that over the stitch that you just put on there. Take it off like you knitted it. Pull a little bit tight, and now you have a nice join in the yarn. You're in the round now, and you are ready to knit. Whatever it is you are working on. So again, you take from the right side, the left side, you go as if to purl, you pop that over to this needle, and then you're going to take the stitch below the one you moved, put it over, and take it off of the needle. Okay?